Yeah, that's right. The head cheese is all made up of Sham. I think that's funny. You turn rotten flesh into food.
There's a mod out there that I tried that doubles the amount of zombies in the biomes because you know how we weren't seeing that many.
Yeah.
And then one of the side effects is it like changes how both the animal zombies and the friendly animals spawn. There's like about 4 times as many friendly animals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I was like, well, that sounds about right. You know, about twice as many zombies and about 4 times as many animals. Because, you know, so I loaded up and like there's zombies everywhere you look. There's freaking bears and wolves attacking zombies, and there's deer and bunnies everywhere. I'm like, what the heck is this? You know? So like you can't even go anywhere without there being like several zombies in your way. I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna work.
It's like all you got to do is make sure that there's an animal in front of them. All right, we're on pre-caching files. Woo! What are we on now? Like day 9?
Sounds about right.
But I'm all the way into the. Do we want to stream inside your server? Haha.
I don't care.
So I put together most of the way my new computer today.
Oh, that's good. Let me know when you're ready to join the game.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't really pause it until you're ready, but if you're ready, then cool.
No, it's trying. What a game. Our game. Act.
Yep, day 10.
Yep.
And nighttime is approaching.
Cheese and wine and zombies. Yay. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, one thing I should do though is up the zone, like the spawn protection on the beds.
Okay. Alright. Initializing the world, and the music stopped. It's okay. This means more cheese, more wine, and more fruit.
I see a stone on the ground, like surrounded by leaves, and I'm like, who dropped the bag of chips here?
It's called taters.
I changed my scrap hotkey because I got tired of scrapping my weapons accidentally.
Oops. Yeah, that actually might not be a bad idea.
I changed it to J.
Yeah. Let's see. I started out. Oh, on Bedrock. Okay. I'm actually down below. So we're still a few hours away from.
Oh. There's some random zombie loot I found.
Yeah, so I must have came all the way down. You killing zombies? Yeah, you.
Yeah, I found one already.
Oh, yeah.
One of the minor zombies by the hospital. Oh, wow. They broke in.
They broke into the hospital?
Yeah, on this area anyways. I think it was like some boarded up. Yeah, it was like boarded up like we had behind our base, so.
Oh, I went over there and actually went over there and broke a spot that was over on the other side of the hospital.
To get in?
No, just to see if zombies would attack. So apparently they did, if it's big enough for somebody to get through. Wow. That's some good stuff. Must be the 1000 aged Gouda. Oh yeah, I still love this mod that you have here of the extra inventory space.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna screw around with bullshit
Yeah.
being encumbered all the time.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
I mean, like, it'd be one thing if it was like weight based or something. So all your cloth and
did I bring
bullets.
food down here with me? Yeah, I did. I brought a can of chickens. I'm almost trying to survive long enough. I really ought to think about going outside and going and getting some more water, because I'll probably be thirsty by the time. I really don't want to go there. Although it looks like... Nah, it looks like my stuff is still... I need to get like 7,000 experience. Need to get a level.
Oh.
It's only gonna get tougher too.
Wow, that's a schematic.
Ooh, schematics are good.
Yeah, that was for first aid kits.
Oh, nice. Need blood bags and something else for them, if I remember right.
Oh, did I tell you that I was like completely wrong about the money? Because like I was pissed that it always took so long to break down. You can use the old money in the vending machines to buy food and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess you can sell it to the traders for the same amount, so it's good stuff.
You're breaking old money down into the paper?
Yeah, okay, so that meat fix mod doesn't work either, so that sucks.
I don't think the zombies can climb ladders, can they?
I don't think so.
Because I've seen a lot of people doing bases like this that say put a hatch up on, or putting a metal hatch up on top or something like that. I'm like, I'm not about to put a hatch on this thing.
I feel like I should try and upgrade that wall.
I'm actually gonna play Build a Base. And it'll look nice with some cobblestone down here. Oh. Crusty baguette. Yum. Sorry, totally eating. So the only problem with this is that, yeah, I will need clay eventually at one point in time. Make more cobble.
I hear some jerks moving.
I hear some jerks moving.
I think they might be outside.
Won't be surprised if they all start coming after me. Haha.
Well, I suppose I should take care of them before I go back to the room where a dozen of them fell out of the roof.
Jeez. A dozen of them fell out of the roof.
It certainly felt like it. I think there was at least 8 of them.
Like, you're all going to die down here.
Huh. Well, they're not outside. That means they were inside.
Which is exactly the reason why I'm like building a base down here.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's really not.
It's just gonna take a heck of a lot of time to move stuff down. I mean, considering how active and everything they were over there. It's like, yeah. Boy, I seriously need to level up, though. I'm like totally not doing this right. As far as the repairs and stuff go. Some good wine. Tasty.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
And yet every time I hear those noises, I look to see if there's something beside me. I don't think they climb ladders. I don't really want to test the theory either.
I mean, they do, but not well.
Well, I figure one would probably come down here by now, you know. It'd be a long walk for him though. Really long walk.
Oh, jeez.
Get him, Doug, get him. Did you get him?
I got one.
Just one.
The rest of them, I think I'm leaving.
1 of 50.
Right? we're gonna eat my sham and we're gonna get out. I can still hear him like trying to bust through that house.
What's that?
They're still trying to bust through that house.
Still trying to bust through the house?
Well, the one I was in.
Jeez. Is that the one that's just a kitty corner of the hospital? Where I thought there was some in the basement? Jeez.
I don't know about the basement, but they that place hadn't been touched. Or at least much.
Bum bum bum. say bring on the hunger, bring on the thirst, right? That's what that sound means. Like it with the Jarlsberg. Don't build the stuff around the ladder here. They just like make a really huge heat signature underneath the ground. The zombies are like, how do we get them? How do we get them?
So, apparently, they can break through the ground pretty easily, but there's also a mod that makes it so they only do 1 damage at a time to the ground, so it makes it relatively safe.
Well, if they break through the ground pretty easily, when they get to the bottom, they're going to have to deal with cobblestone anyway. I'm kind of shoring everything up, and I'm going to make a cobble roof and all that jazz.
Game's kind of funny because, like, knowing that enemies can respawn in the base, you you take precautions, but then the beds stop a lot of that, so you're not sure whether you should block stuff up. It kind of makes you second guess yourself.
No, what I should block up is should put a base block down below, because I'll keep them spawning in X amount of area.
So the base block doesn't work, or at least the video I watched, the guy was saying that.
Oh, level up. Oh, wow. I thought I needed like 9,000 or something like that. Sweet.
So the thing I read, and I'm not sure if it's the one I have for the perks, it says that it still tells you that you need it, but you can still buy it. So that might be something to try, because it's still saying you need it.
I'm gonna have to absolutely have to put it in strength. It kind of sucks, but damage the brakes, kiddo. That's just how I put it out.
You see the skill book for under the Night Stalker, that one of them says you're never encumbered at night.
Oh, wow. Oh, that would be amazing. It's like you do all your foraging out at night. Well, that's kind of what they want you to do. If you haven't noticed. They really want you to forage at night instead of during the day, and I'm like, no.
Well, you know, and I guess if you like have enough torches and stuff, you can just run around, slap a couple down, and be just fine. You know, the only time you really have to worry is on the horde nights.
Dun, dun. Wondered how big I should make this base.
You know, big enough where you could do a little bit of run and gun and like a back way out or something if you got overrun, and then just enough room to where you can hide your stuff.
No, what I want to know is how in the world would an underground base get overrun?
So on the horde night, they at 10 o'clock, the horde spawns. It instantly knows where you are and will go towards to exactly where you were at 10 o'clock and start trying to break everything down and trying to get to you. And they don't spawn far.
Well, I'd have to spawn underground to make it really bad.
Well, I don't know if they'd start trying to like dig straight down or what.
Two candles. Two candles, neighbor. See, I gotta see how many resources I have. Oh man, start building. Put some wood frame blocks. Yeah.
I don't know how that works under intellect, under physician, the miracle worker. It says when healing others, you gain half the benefits. Wonder if you can use healing items on other people.
See, I think that's how I misunderstood that one time and tried to use that on you and ended up eating it myself. And you died.
Well, that was you instead of dropping it, you ate it.
Yeah. I thought I could use it on you. Say wah wah wah, epic fail at healing others. Thank you, baby. Yeah. Say winos. That's pretty good with the double cream Gouda. Brings a lot of sweetness out. It's like wine review while we're eating, or while we're playing. So we're definitely not paying the builders of this fort. They're drunks. Well, the thing is that there's a lot of rock down here, so So I'm not 100% sure how in the world a cave-in would work. I mean, I do know that you can go so far on X type of block. But I wonder if the ladders can stay in midair.
So I think like pretty much everything has to be quote unquote connected somehow. So like you could have a wall, you could put.
Well, it's not like I can't go up there and like replace the blocks behind it. I just want to go up like so far.
Yeah.
You're hungry. Your maximum stamina is reduced. Well, guess what? I got this nice little can of chicken soup. I'm gonna eat the damn thing. How's that? Yeah. Oh, looks like I'm thirsty too here. And some water while we're at. Of course, I probably ought to cook this water, or else it's gonna make me poo again. I can't believe that. It's such a low percentage chance of doing it, and of all the times, it's like right when I really need it. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I hope you brought TP because you're gonna need to wipe.
Says, by the way, you're playing Oregon Trail.
Yeah, playing Oregon Trail.
Paul's died of dysentery.
Womp womp. Yeah, I figure I'm gonna build 4 blocks up, right? And then build a roof. So that way I got a 3 block tall, so it doesn't feel like we're like totally boxed in.
So you can downstab.
Huh. Well, this would be more like upstab. Well, I suppose I could do that. Zombies are all like, I can hear that building, but where in the world is it? It's like echoing through the canyons as it's coming out of this little hole in the ground. Yeah, we get to the point where I'm hungry. It's a bummer. It's like you do particular things and it's like, oh, you gotta eat. There ain't enough scavenged food in the whole world to feed somebody enough to build a proper base. Like, oh, you have to hunt. But hunting's gonna take your stamina too. Haha. Say what? You're gonna drink that water? Think again. Says in Soviet Russia, water drinks you, comrade. Darn. I knew that not being hungry wasn't gonna last that long with that chicken soup. Tasted good, but certainly wasn't filling.
Just trying to chop trees in the dark through all the foliage.
In which direction did you go?
Just outside the base.
Oh.
Just outside the hospital. I planted a bunch of trees here.
Yeah. I figured out that that's what you do right around where you're going to be at. Yeah, that's where you plant your...
So apparently there's something like chopping down 1 or 2 trees they don't really care about, but apparently if you like chop down a bunch of trees, it adds to the heat. It's like a crime against nature, is what the guy said.
A crime against nature? What the hell? In that case, bust out the chainsaw. Let's chop them all down. Say, by your polluting powers combined, I am Captain Pollution. It's a deforestation. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's right. Apparently that one does work then. That's good.
So I probably will absolutely die of starvation down here, building a base. But I'm absolutely 100% hoping that before I do, that I will be able to actually get the next level so that way I can have the next power up. I'll tell you if this doesn't work if I start getting attacked down here for some reason. Oh wait! Ooh, I might be saved by daylight. I'm so... Hey, I can just pick that up. Nice. Yum. 1,000 days of winter here. Yeah, so we figured out that the Grand Cru Beamster, when it's all carved up, has a shelf life of about 7 months, and that's about it.
Oh.
But fortunately, yeah, we got a lot of good use out of it before. I think there's only like 1 or 2 of them that went on us out of like I think it was 10. As soon as we found it, we bought like a ton. Then I was asking Heather, I wonder what would happen if we put it in the freezer. Wonder if that affects cheese really bad. Take building in a basement. Yeah. Pink. I think you'd have a cave-in if you didn't build correctly. Yeah, because I did read that there's so much weight that certain things can take. And, yeah, I'll have to figure out how many blocks I want to go over so I can go over there and make the wall on the other side and build across. Let's see how far am I? That's what matters. The one where it tells you where you're next. XP to next level 7,772. Yeesh. Well, let's see here. Matters whether I want to go out and run around during the day and starve out somewhere else, or if I want to continue to build down here. And
well, it depends. You know how much you actually want to get accomplished up above, because being down in the bottom is a good way to spend the night.
yeah, I think that I will need clay because I've got no clay to do cobble with. Of course, I'm building everything in cobble, so. Alright, well, you know, I've at least got to go get some water and stuff. You know what I could do too is it wouldn't hurt me too much if I actually tried to go over there and like find the drop, if there is a drop yet.
Well, I got it on day 10 or whatever it was, or day 9.
Oh, so we're not gonna get a drop anytime soon. What the hell? How come I'm not going up anymore?
It's like, you don't see any tracks around here as I'm in an attic.
Of course there's no tracks. I'm in an attic. Oh my god. It's making me chunk out a little piece to walk up this ladder because it made me put the ladders in the corners. Maybe this is how I died the last time trying to come up to the top. It's gonna guarantee me some stone, that's for sure. I just need to find where you're at and killing guys at so I can get some bonus experience. Yeah. Well, I think the next level I'm not going to worry about experience anymore after that because I'll be able to make level 3 weapons or I mean level 3 tools. Level 3 tools is where it's at.
I'd like to know where this asshole's trying to get me from.
Alright, here we go. Time to see if there's somebody at the top for me. Ooh, hey now. Don't try and fall down the...
Oh, There we go.
What, do I not have one at the top? Is that what it is? I don't have one at the top. Huh. I wonder if I should take a look at the map here. That's all. Hey, do I want to go over the bridge in the wasteland? No. I'd like some clay, please. I'm not getting any clay out of this? Oh, I need to hit it twice. That sucks ass. Do we actually want to find out where the trader is here?
Ah.
Yeah. Like, I don't care. Say, trader, we don't need no stinking trader.
I mean, this is kind of a good town. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, buddy, I don't know where you are.
It's probably my lack of stamina. Ooh, it says 100%. I've seen 100%. That's something. You're thirsty. Drink water to get your dysentery. Find out. Oh, not this time. I escaped the dysentery. Alright. Alright. Let's get some of that tasty, murky water. Delicious murky water.
Oh, there he is.
So we're just gonna have to, like, get a bunch of chrysanthemums. What in the world's going on over there, man?
He was having some digestive issues, I think.
Search that foul trash. Nothing.
Says he thought I was food, and this I wasn't agreeing with him.
Say, you don't want to eat me. I'm sure to give you indigestion.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't believe you. You look tasty. No, I'm sure I'm going to give you indigestion. Yeah, that's right. You put drops on 9 days, so...
Every 3 days.
Oh.
Which is the default.
Yeah, it's too bad mining clay only gets you like 1 experience a shot. Holy smoke. It's pretty bad, but I have a full health bar, so maybe I should try and find something to kill. Days to die.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're starving.
Oh.
I'm starving.
Dog.
Yeah, dogs are tougher. So did you like totally clean out the I guess it isn't a firehouse, it's the gas station?
Possibly. Ooh, level.
This item needs repaired.
Oh wow.
Wait,
there are 2 more dogs over there.
Oh, that's no good.
Well, they're pretty far. In fact, I think
Timber! Which reminds me of pine cone.
Says I'm gonna
Pine seeds and oak seeds, of course.
ignore them because I'm encumbered at 14 right now. There was one mod I was trying to find, which was apparently not working in this version. It allows you to stack everything to nearby chests pretty much instantly.
Yeah. Well, that would be kind of cool. Stack to a nearby chest instantly. Dun, dun, dun. And by a nearby chest, it means like, you know, garbage piles and stuff like that. I can see me just placing and upgrading blocks just so I can get the experience. Just random places everywhere.
You're like, haha.
Alright. I should do the cobblestone. I only got 23 clay. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, that's right, because I wasn't using a shovel to dig. Oh! Shovel! Now we can do this. Okay. Much better. Thought I ran out of stamina. I wonder if anybody's actually gone through the whole entire game and cleaned all the clay out in the whole top layer. So congratulations, you can't build cobble rocks because all the clay is missing. Zombies are like, I hear this weird sound over there. What in the world's going on? This whole entire mountain, it's disappearing. Oh yeah, gonna die soon. For sure.
Found a heat and cold resist skullcap mod.
Nice.
12 cold resists and 1 heat resist.
12 cold.
Yep.
Now if we wanted to go out into the ice patch. There's some good stuff out there though. So we've decided we're gonna dig our own grave. Yep. Life's starting to go down due to hunger. No!
Are you even nearby?
I am, semi-nearby.
Well, like, where?
I'm going back towards the hospital. I'm running down this alley that's behind the first set of houses.
Where's that dog? There we go.
Like, dog meat. Almost to the hospital. The hospital front door that's all sealed up. And you're like, we're gonna save the day with some food. Dig some asphalt. I heard a dog die.
There's no sneak attacks for him. All right. Are you like towards the front of the hospital, rear of the
I'm near
hospital?
where the base is at.
Okay.
You're gonna see me digging clay.
Oh, I do see you.
So I was having trouble digging clay. It's because I needed to. Hey.
Boo.
Boo! Bacon and eggs! Holy smoke. How'd you get that?
Made it.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you got the good stuff then. Alright. Thank you! He says, ha ha ha. Wasn't enough to feed your starving butt.
Yeah.
I was down to 25. Oh, I'm just hungry now, though. That's good. So all I really want is one more level, and then we're gonna be okay, I think. Then we'll have counteracted the stupidity from day one. Oh, search that foul trash. Ah, nothing in it. Although, you know what? I probably ought to go into the hospital. Oh, hey. It looks like the bacon and eggs did enough after a while to get me out of hungry. I'm barely out of hungry. I'm at 59, but that still is good.
I just found the... Oops. There we go. Apparently I already had that. Apparently I already had the hobo stew recipe, so we'll give that to you.
Hobo stew. Made with the flesh of clean zombies. Was that you breaking glass?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is going to be me killing this zombie.
There we go. Got back in. Holy smoke. Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh my god. What the hell? That was BS.
Yeah, if I remember right, I left some,
I went to the main floor of that house. Stupid zombie stepped on a landmine, brought me down to 4 health,
Oh.
died. They died, fell on a second landmine, killed me.
Oh.
I wasn't even close, really.
Let's see.
Yeah, that was.
So what do you need to make the teas?
The recipe.
I can see it
basically.
there. Oh, water. Cool. I'd rather have stuff that doesn't poison me. Yeah.
Yeah, the tea's pretty tough.
It's like all my water is going to be low. Interact with the vending machine. Oh, gee, man, there's chicken rations in here. You need to have money for it, though. I don't think I have that much money.
Jammed, huh? Here.
No, mine has. I have a lot of. Oh, I have a can of stock.
Here,
Also,
I'm dropping it. I dropped the hobo stew recipe for you.
Ooh, hobo stew. Stew of the hobo.
That was such BS.
What? Oh, the landmine?
Two freaking landmines in the house, and the zombie goes and hits him and kills me.
Well, you know, I think I have a Minecraft video from a long time ago where I was doing like Minecraft testing world, and there was two creepers, and one creeper blew me up and blew me into the second creeper, which blew up and blew up my stuff because apparently I died the first time. So there's like nothing left for me to pick up, really. I was like, what? It's like, what the hell kind of stupidity is this? Well, it's just like, you know, what is this thing about the brass candlesticks and stuff like that, you know, trophies, lead trophies.
They're for smelting.
I know they're for smelting, but I mean, it's like... Rapid for plant fibers. Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a schematic, right? No, that's a scope. That's a mod. Jeez. I'm so full on stupid stuff. Oh, gee. Can I cook corn? I can cook corn with water, right? Or do I need a recipe for it? That'd be kind of stupid. You can't figure out how to cook corn. It says, I can boil an egg, though. I think I can. Take a look here. Oh, I wouldn't be able to tell. Wait, there it is. Oh, I can make chrysanthemums. Yeah, let's go over to the campfire. Probably water ready for me.
Apparently, I'd already
I did not take the stuff, did I? Better not.
Cleared this side of the house. Oh, except for that guy.
Well, I don't have a spot for it.
Yep.
So, moldy bread. Got the old Sham sandwich. Ooh. 12% food poisoning. Wonder if there's a way to purify the old Sham sandwich. Hell, you know what? If I eat this, I'll be good for a while. Why not? Let's see. Let's see if it gives me food poisoning. Oh, I got away with it. I got away with eating the old Sham sandwich. Nice. Can of stock. Oh, that's the reason why I'm not using that. Can of stock's gonna be worth something now. Alright, let's get out of there. Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, gotta block my Windows key just in case. Like, you don't have any money. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Can I... Cooking pot for boiled egg, which means for corn on the cob we need a cooking pot. That kind of sucks. Oh, you have a cooking pot, don't you?
I have so many cooking pots, it's not even funny.
I haven't found any because I'm not like looking in the houses. That's funny. So, oh yeah, you need a cooking pot to even make the tea. Oh well, that's just... not even cool.
Ah, crap.
Ton of guys. Let's see. I might have to go back to my other base and make another secure thing.
The floor falls, and then like the first frickin' hit is a stun. But
oh, nice.
That was the only hit, fortunately.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going down. Yeah, you know, there's another thing that I did really wrong. And I kind of wish I didn't now. And that was, I found that engine early on and I scrapped the engine.
Oh, yeah.
But that's before I knew exactly how valuable or important one could be.
Fuck.
Stuff's falling down.
Yeah, I fell down a second time.
Oh, you made some planters.
Yep.
You just surround yourself with planters and they don't touch the planted stuff. I ate the old Sham sandwich and got away with it. Holy smoke, you're not kidding, you planted a bunch of trees. Unless these are the ones I planted a long time ago. That's okay, we're gonna need wood. Now all I have to do is just not get killed till I get the next level, and then we'll be made in the shade.
Alright, I should probably figure out how to get out of here.
Now, the one thing that I do know too is that if you go over there and you plant like a bunch of trees, it goes over there and it cuts line of sight, so the zombies kind of have a hard time finding you until it's that night, you know? Yeah, and apparently the zombies are just like after you. I don't even think I've seen one yet. Oh, here.
Yeah.
You're killing them with a bow and arrow.
Someone I was. Why are you not? Put down below. Shit. Dicks.
They fall down again.
Yeah. And they're not letting me. Maybe because this is like broken. There, that'll do.
So you have to build the place up just so you can search it, huh?
Ha! Okay, that's interesting.
What's that?
Oh, I went and chopped the ground so I could build where it was, and it broke like the whole 4x4 or whatever 2x2 ground underneath it, not just a single one.
So apparently the must have been because the integrity of the stuff around it wasn't enough to support the blocks.
Well, that's just how it was designed, but good to know.
I find it kind of funny that you can't break the vending machines. I'd be like, I want the contents, and I want to know who's the person getting in the hospital base there, right? And refilling them.
Yeah. Just like in Bloodstained.
And Bloodstained?
Yeah, who keeps refilling the blue chest in Bloodstained?
Yeah.
Well, that was stupid. Freaking mines in the house kill me from the stupid zombie touching them.
I didn't think they were going to be fair, did you?
This whole time, all these zombies are in that house. Not a single one touches the mine, but
as soon as you try and get in,
you pop your head around the corner and they're like, oh, now I know how to kill this guy.
So how many of these houses have you robbed around here?
Almost all of them.
Almost all of them?
I hear a dog.
That's probably why there's a lack of zombies.
I don't know how aggressive they are, but they do attack zombies, apparently.
The dogs?
Yeah.
So figure out which ones you did and which ones you didn't search by going up to one and banging on the windows and see what happens.
Pretty much.
Oh, there's definitely some in there. Ah, I was hoping that if I break a cinder block, I get concrete out of it. No dice. Now, the thing about this game is that your walking speed is so slow. Scrap metal it is. Here, thirsty. Drink water. We know you want it. Oh, hey. Let's go. Schematic. Go 8 times. Well, the mailbox is empty. I guess I'll make some scrap metal out of it. They're like, that's the heat map, municipal crime. It's only worth the experience. It's like, I don't need any more stone. Do need clay. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I'm thirsty. If I'm over here. Search for more eggs, yeah! Give them to you so you can make bacon out of them. Bacon and eggs is definitely where it's at.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the animals are like finite too.
The amount of spawns temporarily. Alright. Is that dog by you or what the hell?
A dog by me?
Yeah.
No. You don't hear my sounds, do you?
No.
I didn't think you did.
Alright. So, apparently this bastard's breaking a bunch of stuff somewhere. He's like tearing through something. Yep. Got in through here, little bastard.
Doug and the little bastard. Sounds like one of those little golden books. Oh, just one small. Hey, do the dead trees drop acorns? That's the question of it. Take a look. Do I have any? No acorn type stuff. We're gonna find out real quick. Dun, 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 dun. And the answer is no. Oh yes, they do. It's less though.
Gotta love how it takes 5 hits with an arrow to kill a dog.
Jeez. You know, and that's the whole thing too. Is that yeah, it's 5 hits on pretty much everything. I think that what it is that you have to have a higher level item.
Jeez, it's expensive to repair these stupid bars too.
The what? Bars?
Oh, the bars.
Hmm. It's probably because you can shoot through them. Makes them more valuable. They're like, oh well, we're just gonna jack the cost on these, you know.
You know, even to repair like a couple hundred of these things, it takes a forged iron.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of a waste of a day in this game. Getting blown up.
All right. So why can't they go over there and put these things right directly into your hotbar? Like trying to chop down trees and place this stuff, and I can't. And the things don't go into the hotbar. That almost looks like a campfire, but it's not. $19.38.
Looks like I just found a pie recipe.
Blueberry pie. Oh shit. Wrong way. Oh, I got it. Oh yes, if you hit the button when you're even in the shaft, it'll take you from falling down to climbing. Nice.
Pumpkin cheesecake recipe.
Pumpkin cheesecake? Game's cool enough to have pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh shit. He was right there.
Yeah. 2100, and I decided to go back down to the base.
Hey, I got the red tea recipe, which I already know, so if you want that.
Yay. Still need a cooking pot.
Well, I can give you that too.
Say ain't gonna matter, because shortly enough we're gonna have a base down here. I just gotta figure out how long I want it to go.
Yeah, see, the whole encumbrance thing is insane.
I know what I should do here. Yeah, good idea.
I'm gonna test it out and see what this does. So 3. Whoa.
Oh?
No. Huh. That's still not right. That is not right, but whatever.
Not right.
Yeah. So I was encumbered by like 10 or something. Well, maybe. Well, I guess when you get a chance, tell me how many slots you have.
Oh. How many slots I have?
Yeah, in your inventory.
Top 2 rows plus 3.
2 rows plus 3?
Yeah.
Well, so then just the first level of the pack mule, because the increased inventory size gave me 16, 18. It gave me 18 inventory spaces.
Whoa.
I went from encumbered to not encumbered. Big time.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Okay, let's see. Is that you outside?
What? Is that me? No, it's not me outside at all. I'm down below. Now it starts hitting about 8 o'clock, and I decide it's probably best just to go downstairs and build. Yeah. Forgot to make cobble rocks. Hey, I picked up 668. Nice. That's gonna put me in the money there.
I kind of just want to like run out somewhere and place torches so I can fight.
Run out and place torches just so you can fight. Well, you'll attract the guys to you. Huh. And by now I figured out you're really good at fighting.
No, it's not super hard.
Oh man. That's right. Keep making cobble for me.
I do hear a bunch of stuff moving around where I'm at.
Yeah, all I know is, yeah, that day 7 stuff was kind of crazy.
I'm surprised I lived with a broken leg.
Well, we both ended up with broken legs. And we both ended up actually surviving the actual day itself. Or the night itself. And hobbling back to base with broken legs.
Yeah.
Which is a miracle in itself. Considering. Yes! Yes! Level up. You're now level 8. Oh, thank God. I've been waiting for this. Alright. Yay! Back into this. Alright. Now, here we go. Alright. Yeah! Level quality 3 fairer tools. Yay! Thank goodness. Alright, too bad I'm hungry though, because it's probably gonna keep me from being able to make. I don't see where that one. Oh no, I got 3s. Oh yes, alright. Alright, let's craft those. I don't think it works for this weapon. Go. Scrap them.
Says that's what you get for being a noisy neighbor.
Alright. Yeah, now we're in business. What was it that Sid always said? Get ready for power! Alright. Now it's so dark I actually need the candles. I need to make more candles. I'm gonna have to go kill an animal. I need animal fat. Okay. Hey baby. Falling asleep.
Huh?
You're falling asleep.
Yeah.
Speaking of falling asleep.
About ready to call it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's wait till we hit 4.
That asshole is feral. I do not want to fight a feral.
And Will Ferrell pops up and says, "What? Why don't you want to fight me?"
Not be like, where's my money?
Oh yeah. This might not be the right weapon for the job, but it's certainly for me. Yeah, this is totally rocking. Like I'm totally gonna, like I said, I'm gonna die of starvation for sure, guaranteed. Oh, damn, I didn't.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how far I want to go.
When you're sneaking and you shoot, as long as you're sneaking, they'll move to where you shot from.
Yeah.
But they still won't detect you.
Oh, cool. I know that you can like throw snowballs too. Kind of funny. Much better. Your ability rocks. I think what I can do is I can put pillars every X feet, and it'll keep stuff from wanting to collapse. Because yeah, it's how sturdy the material is. I think that your basic wooden blocks that are just the frames, I think they only go like 7. I think. If I remember right, like the brick ones will go like 15 or something like that. I'm thinking that's way more than big enough to build a base with.
Got me a nice steel fire axe.
Nice. What's the number on it?
3.
Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely nice if it's a 3. Well, and also depending how much durability it's got, I guess, too.
It's up there.
Tink, 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 tink. Hey, congratulations! Most boring video ever.
And here you see me spending 2 hours mining underground.
The 2 hours of mining underground, yep. Let's see. Oh, I'm starving again. I don't have any more old Sham sandwiches to eat, damn it.
There you go. You just need a pick a perk where you can eat dirt.
Take the 7% food poisoning chance on the egg. Actually, I found the eggs so that way I can give them to you, and hopefully we can go mine some bacon.
Oh, I have so much meat right now.
Oh, do you?
All the dogs, so yeah.
The dogs?
Yeah. Not eggs, though. I'm kind of low on eggs.
Dog meat. I only have 2 eggs, though. But I've got more in my base, though. Can you get into my base container, or no?
Not at the moment. It says it's jammed.
Oh, it says it. What? It says it's jammed. Oh. I better fix that.
Oh shit.
Some people want to be soldiers. My whole goal in life was to be an artisan craftsman. Dun dun dun.
Ah, alright.
That's why I went for mining.
She looked like a feral. Fortunately, I killed her pretty quickly.
Yeah, okay.
It's funny watching some of the videos on Reddit about this game is like the people that get attacked randomly by bears.
Oh man, if you want some funny stuff, man, I watched some ones on Red Dead Revolver, right? And I watched this one where this guy goes there and he's on top of the train, right? And they go over the train bridge. He ends up accidentally duffing himself on the bridge. And then as soon as he falls down, this alligator goes over and gets him underneath the bridge. Before he can even get back up on his feet. Or there's one that I saw where a guy was riding through with his horse. and and he goes and gets hit off his horse by this tree branch. And as he's trying to recover out of nowhere, this mountain lion comes out and jumps him and eats him. It's funnier than shit, because it's like, Rah! The guy's like, boom, dead. So that almost made me want to play that game, but you know what? It's about as slow as this when it comes to travel. Even on a horse, it looks like it takes forever to get anywhere. But I guess they do have a fast travel feature in it. But some people are like pretty, yeah, they're pretty adamant about not using the fast travel. I don't know why they'd be like that. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to make an underground base for sure. I've just spent hours only taking out about this much right here. I've got like a 1, 2... I mean, I got a really nice front to it. All it needs is a door. And it's only about a 3... I don't even have 3x3 yet. It's going to be 3x3 here in a second. As soon as I take out the floor for this one, then I can say I actually have 3x3. Dig, 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 dig. Alright, 3x3. Okay, so I'm definitely... What I'm going to do is I'm going to run back over to the hospital as soon as day breaks here, and I'll toss you my eggs.
Alright.
I think-
Actually kind of like on the opposite side of town.
Well, is yours a locked reinforced chest, or is yours just a chest?
Well, so whatever. Here, let's see. Secure storage chest.
Okay,
And
secure.
I have 3 of them in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd expect you to have a bunch because you'd need it with all the junk you've been hoarding. Say next on hoarders. Dun dun dun. You're like, well, it is the zombie apocalypse.
It says, this time... Okay, I understand.
say, just because you don't have a can of Sham. Haven't killed enough zombies to make it. I still think that's funny. You make Sham out of rotten flesh. Ooh, there it is. As I'm starving to death. Alright, I put up both my candles down here. I need to know how many. Before we do all this here, I need to know how far I am to the next level. Oh, I'm sheesh. 8,900 to the next level. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, 8,900.
Boy, it looks like at 4 a.m. the ferals do spawn.
Despawn?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, it's not quite daylight yet, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, it's getting there though.
Yeah, because there's one right here, and there's a couple zombies here, and they're not here anymore.
They were there. Then they weren't there no more. I was hauling ass. It's an underutilized quote from the Warriors. Oh, come on now. I still have to artisan some of this stuff? Hey, drive me nuts. What the hell? Ooh, I probably have somebody near me.
That's me.
Oh. Ooh. I need one more ladder here. Get me up and out perfectly. I mean, it's okay because I could go there and use the ladder to catch me, but I'd rather not, like, almost fall down and break my leg. Had enough of that. Oh. See, the whole trick is will I make it to put it in there? I am starving. We're gonna start by dying. Next time. It's day 12. So now we're gonna figure out probably what's gonna happen on day 14 when we're in the basement.
Oh, jeez.
Oh geez, what?
He just popped up right in front of me.
Was it a feral?
No.
The number 2 is, was it in the hospital?
You should be able to get to my food, though.
Come on. You know. Were you breaking glass?
Not really. Shooting a nurse in the back.
Oh my god, I'm not getting through this time. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. 11. How does 11 eggs sound?
Pretty good.
Alright, they're in your unlocked storage chest. Holy cow, you got a lot of bottled water.
I just find some glasses too that you might like. If you don't have those.
I don't have goggles, no.
I'm gonna have some problems here.
Oh, I found coal somewhere. I suppose I can eat the can
Whoa,
of stock.
Jeez. They almost got a good hit off on me. Alright, you need me to come make you some food?
See, we're starving.
Or you can swipe some of my food in that one chest.
Not that chest.
Ooh.
Where's your other? Oh, they're up above. Jammed. Whoa. Can of salmon? Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. I find it funny that you can't get food poisoning from the canned food. Can of miso. That's gotta make something really good later on down the line.
Alright.
Yeah, you found all the juice recipes, it looks like. Holy smoke, you did.
Well, I learned the first recipe of cooking, or the first level of cooking.
Dude. Yeah. Oh, what in the world? So don't try and beat up his chest. Say I'm eating your sham. It doesn't say anything about being made out of rotten zombie flesh. It just says meat. The guy give you all the stuff so you can make me drinks too.
That sounds like a zombie dog. Yeah, there's a couple guys coming after me.
Where are you at?
She in one of the houses. They would be hard pressed to find me at the moment, but
Just trying to figure out
I'm outside now.
what I'm going to want to take here, there, and everywhere.
Oh, there's one of them. Let's see. Oh shit! He totally just climbed that ladder.
Oh, it's one of the climbers.
He does not look spidery.
Really? Okay, note to self. Time to start thinking about hatches.
He was like one of the jogger-looking guys in the tracksuit.
Oh, yeah, I can see where that would.
All right,
Wooden hatch.
I'm headed back. Pretty sure I heard a stupid dog though. Did you find the in the chest at the bottom the recipe for the
Oh,
red
no.
tea and stuff?
Oh, gee, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I want to drink it. The recipe. Red tea. They make your own red tea. Hey, sounds good to me. Oh, of course, I don't have a pot. That's right.
I put something behind it, something by it for you too. On the campfire, there's one, and did I put a pot there next to it?
If you did, I'm not seeing it.
Well, where are you? Yeah, there is one. There's a pot and some overalls for you.
A pot and some overalls. Dun dun dun. Sounds like a Jason Voorhees. And there's a helmet. Football helmet. Overalls. Ooh. Cooking pot. Yay. Thank you. Thanks for finding this stuff while I'm like building underground. Basically. So have you seen the base yet? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, but what does that take? Oh, coveralls is no. Coveralls is what is
Animal fat for you too.
what does the coveralls take the place of?
I don't know.
Shorts. Coveralls are cold resist 6, heat resist 3. Shorts are cold resist 3, heat resist 7. I think the shorts are probably better for the first right now. Okay, now let's see if it'll let me make red tea. Oh my god, I got 10,000 stone.
10,000 stone.
10,000 stone.
Right.
How do you use the cooking pot?
It's already there. It just gives you the access to the recipes.
So once you have one in your possession, it gives you access to the recipes?
Once you have one on the campfire, and
On the campfire.
Everything's on that campfire.
There isn't a cooking pot on it.
It'll say 1. You can't see it, but when you open the menu in the top right, it'll be there.
What? It's not this one here?
This one.
Okay, that's the reason why I couldn't see it. Aha! Hey, I can do. Ooh, I can cook red tea. What does red tea do anyway? Who cares? It's better than regular water that could poison you. For no reason. How long does it take for that stuff to come out?
It'll be in the output.
Oh, gee, it's fast. Wow, that's fast. Yum. Alright. Congratulations on your red tea.
Here. There's goggles here, which is agility, and there's also some more clothing if you want any of the clothing.
Ooh. Efficient digestion. Water. Nice.
Okay, where did you put the eggs?
I put them in the container you've been putting everything in for me. Either that or I put it in the food.
11 eggs are there.
Yep.
Yeah, and that animal fat's for you too.
Animal fat! Ooh, there's some candles for me. Animal fat, and what was the other thing?
The clothing. You want the clothing?
Oh, jacket, hat, baseball cap, BDU top? Oh my god. Gotta be some good stuff. Yeah, you're really decked out. No wonder why you've been killing zombies. If you got that good armor. Cold resist.
There's
Oh, that's exactly the same as the suit jacket. The jacket is. Matters whether it won't be purple or not. Baseball cap is -2 on the cold resistance versus my cowboy hat, but it's +9 on heat resistance. That's like totally what you want. Shades are agility 1. I'm better than nothing, I guess. BDU tap is cold resist. So this is like the opposite of the t-shirt. That's if you want cold resist. God, my guy looks my guy looks like a really old gangster. That is hilarious on a whole new level. Alright, I suppose while it's daylight, go put a hatch down. Oh hey, what are you rolling as far as your tools go?
pretty low.
Pretty low levels?
Yeah. Got like 1 on the stone axe. 1 on the shovel. Ooh. Let's see if I can sneak up on this bastard. Nope. Oh my god! Hey.
Alright.
Just got mauled by 2 vultures outside.
Just outside?
Yep, on the roof of the hospital here. I was like, let's see if I can sneak up on him. No.
The food.
The vultures are like, I'm part eagle. I can see you.
Says, we know you've been eating Sham. Yeah, it's like you making bacon and eggs with that other stuff. Thank you, baby. Okay. The sound of wine glasses being filled. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta go set that top. You okay? It sounded like you broke your leg.
Oh no, I'm fine. Except I can't hit anything with this stupid bow and arrow.
Are they on top of the hospital still? Guys are fighting?
Guys.
Are they down below? Actually, as I'm healing here, I better think about going and putting that top on.
Oh, yeah, they're not gonna let me out now.
They're not gonna let you out of the hospital?
Out of this room I'm in, I like kind of fell in.
Oh.
There we go. And I'm fine now. I closed the door. Yeah, there's 3 zombies. I closed the door for that very reason. And I had to bust my way back out of the room. One moment her head was there, the next it was not. Alright, where's this jackwagon?
Ooh.
He disappeared.
Whoa. Oops, I fell to my death. Oops.
Huh.
Well, that's because I placed the trapdoor and I decided to try and use it. And well, it became a real trapdoor.
You weren't able to use the ladder you placed?
Yeah, I wasn't able to use the ladder after I did went through the trapdoor and I'm like, wah!
Oh. You can scrap the chairs. That's what all the old chairs and stuff are for.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you scrap them?
Wow. Armor doesn't slow you down while you're in combat. I found a book that makes it so armor doesn't slow me down.
Nice. Yep, that's the stuff, alright. There we go. Candle.
Oh, I'm on the other side of our stone wall there.
Are you?
Yep.
Ta-da! What's up? I wonder if they can crawl on these ducts and everything. Wait, that's right, they're not really ducts.
Oh, first headshot with the bow and arrow.
Did it kill him automatically?
Well, that one did a head explosion, dismemberment.
Nice.
Ooh, that one was in his neck, but it didn't do much.
So I think the experience loss thing is made to counteract the fact that,
Whoa. I think someone found a landmine.
golly, there's a lot of landmines in that hospital in, like, weird spots. Like, you gotta be a real dick to go there and landmine a hospital in a zombie apocalypse.
Well, you know, or put him not in the path of zombies. It's like,
Let's see if I can make this a little bit more safe. That's not the kind of shit I was expecting. See, there's like a house or something out here. Got an awful lot of windows. Which I probably will check out. See if I can figure out. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know. I think it's because we didn't have. It's because we didn't have the last ladder. I think that's might have been what it is. We'll find out here in a second.
what is that?
Well, I think that, oh, that's what it was. I didn't have the last ladder at the top. Okay.
So that made you fall the whole way down?
Well, no. What happened was is that I went to go over there and went in, and I was the opposite way that the actual ladder was. So I was falling and falling, and instead of catching myself on the other side, I was on the wrong side, I think, so it didn't let me catch. And so I died. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here, see what's in this little offshoot thing, if there's anything at all. Oh, dude. Got a wrench. There's a car with an engine in it. There's nothing in this thing. Oh wait, there's a washing machine. No stove. Oh, flaming zombie. I don't really know if I want to fight a flaming zombie. Yeah, screw it.
They're not that tough.
Flaming zombie. Come here. Oh, there's another. I mean now. Oh, of course. Sets me on fire after when he's going down.
If you drink, it'll put it out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that next time. Ooh, he dropped some good stuff for me, though. Got some dropped loot on that one. I gotta see what I need.
That's one mod is instead of a 2% chance for zombies to drop loot, I put it up to 15%.
Oh.
And I don't feel bad about that one at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He didn't drop loot. But I was still poke him in the ass with my spear.
Oh, right here. Duh.
Alright. You're thirsty. Drink water. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm gonna drink some tea. How about that? Hey, you know what? You can also go up so far. What did that give me anyway? Give me some more water. Oh, and a can of miso. Huh. Place with stone walls. Just kind of boarded up here and there. I broke something and didn't hear anything. Oh. Oh, what is it? Door. Just a place made out of stone. The above ground base. Alright. It's already 2 o'clock. That sucks. So that's why you're killing the zombies, because they have a big chance to drop loot.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was. The whole thing was is that that's what I needed. Need to know. What do I need? Showing a trap door.
Boy, if I learned how to make purified water, we'd be in business.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's, I didn't have the ladder at the very top, so that's why I fell. Not too bad. There we go. Take him with me. Let's see here. Let's put it. Ah, yeah, that's a great thing. Broken glass. Jeez. Like, well, soon enough, I'm gonna be like doing all sorts of crazy stuff in here. Bread. Yeah. Alright.
quits.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Wait, there's one other thing I want to see. Yeah. Dang.
Ah.
Boy, that doesn't look like it. That too much. I don't know if I'll be able. Perfect. Need more iron. We must need more iron.
Alright. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, give me just 1 second here. I'm gonna put a candle on the outside of the door here. Ooh, cool. Really broke. Sounded like a cat. It's like. Well, I made 3 candles with that animal fat.
Alright.
Go there and put the candles up, and just put it right there. All right, cool. So now we've got a door that needs a little bit more metal, and it can be good. All right, I'm cool.
Alright. We'll see you tomorrow, bud.
All right, take care of yourself. And we'll die probably next time.
So we'll be like James Bond and die another day.
Die another day. That's right. Have a good night, man.